Hello guys, my name is SolarArts. Welcome back to another video. So we are looking at RWBY episode 9. I'm not wearing my white and pink headphones today. Today I'm wearing my black ones. Um, yeah, these bitches are hot as hell. I left them behind my laptop all day while it was running. So these are like the most hottest things to touch earth right now. Burning the hell out of my ears. But I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm super ready for it. I'm insanely nervous because I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's like 10 a.m. It's like 10:45 a.m. right now. So not many two people are like spoiling heavy on Twitter. It's still trending, but not too many people are spoiling, so we're good. And yeah, let's just look at this, bro. I'm ready for it. A tale involving a tree. 15 minutes. Let's just hop directly into it. I ain't trying to go through it. I'm probably not even gonna talk through the opening of it. Uh, just because I really don't have much to say. Like I don't have much to say here. Um, hold on. The audio for it isn't even playing. All right, we should have audio now for the series. But yeah, I didn't even have words to say last time. Like I was terrified for Neo. I was terrified for RWBY. A lot of people think RWBY is going to resurrect, aka awaken, and maybe I don't think be a new character, but turn into a better person. Probably still be optimistic, but also be extremely real, which would show a lot of character growth from her. So I think that's cool if that does happen. About Neo, I don't know. I just want her to get back from the cat. Like, please, I don't want her staying in this fairy tale world. I don't want her dying. Just bring her back to Remnant, bro. Bring her back to Remnant. Maybe have her team up with Team RWBY. Maybe have her just be there to fight Cinder. Blame Cinder for the death. Fight Cinder. They defeat Cinder and Neo fucks out. I'd rather have that. I don't want my girl dying, bro. I need, bro. I can't have her dying, bro. Like, honestly. So, yeah. But let's start this. I'm intrigued. A story without RWBY for right now. We may still see her, to be fair, or we may not. I'm just interested about Neo because RWBY's the main character, so we know she'll 9 times out of 10 be good. We don't know about Neo, so that's what scares me.
A door opened for Alex at the tree.
Okay.
Before she went back home, the girl had a great many questions to ponder. After all the lessons she'd learned, and the friends she'd made and lost, who had she become?
Summer!
Would she still be the
Oh,
same
that's fire.
when she went back home? The leaves of the tree
Baby Yang is hilarious.
on the wind.
Baby RWBY.
Alex heard one more question.
I wish they had different hair. Yang stays the same, but I wish RWBY had a little different hair. But it's cool. I still love it. So let's pause it because she asked an interesting question and I'm talking through it. She just said, "Go to the tree and you ask the question, what are you?" So let's hear that again.
What had she become?
Yeah, what did she become?
Would she still be the same Alex when she went back home? The leaves of the tree rustled, and on the wind, Alex heard one more question.
See, that's some real love. I ain't gonna lie, from a mom, cause me personally, bro, as a dad, the moment I notice you sleep, book over, get up, like, bro, when I turn a dad, right? When I turn a dad, and I have a kid, bro, it's up. I ain't gonna lie. Like the moment you like, hey, read me a story, I'll read you a story. The moment I see you out here, just, but it's alright, bro. I'm up, like, and continue reading. I'd save it for the next time, for the next night, So then it's like, all right, cool. Now you can learn a lesson. I ain't trying to, have you sleep through the lesson.
What are you?
I don't understand.
This music.
The pleasers now, RWBY. What's place want? I don't understand.
The teacup in there as well. But didn't they offer them tea?
We can figure this out. There's got to be a way to get to the tree.
Hello there. You appear upset. Would you be so kind as to tell me how I can help? Perhaps you are.
You guys are
hungry?
gyms now?
No, that's okay.
If I can get you anything else, please don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for.
So they won't melt in water anymore.
What are you?
We are the Genial Gems, and we have arrived here to clean up this beautiful land and create something wonderful and pleasing.
So they come out as different forms. So you get the paper, you get stones. So what were they before? Were they like wind? They were the voices of the wind carrying you along through your journeys. Bro, y'all hear this beautiful music? Oh, that's gas. Weiss could never build something like that with her dust. I'm sorry.
They're back. It's just like they said. They came back from the tree better.
No flood or fire will ever hurt them again.
By trying so hard to save them.
What if a giant rock just
From becoming
just
what they needed.
hurts them? I'm Charlie.
Being selfish because I wanted the rush of rescuing someone. And I got that here.
I think you're asking too much of yourself. We've been telling ourselves that failing means we're no good. But I can guarantee even the best huntsman in history, they've all lost. But they were still incredibly brave.
Thank you, fucking. Thank you, Weiss. Goat. Goat. Goat.
Maybe that cat was right. Maybe I just needed to accept it. It's not a place you go.
Okay, but that's the thing. Like,
What?
they're at the tree. Okay, so wait, are they? This looks like.
No.
So are they all gonna go back maybe to the past where they feel? I don't know. Was that the Zod dealer? Oh my god, damn, bro. The light be lighting.
Ruby?
Is it gonna be like Here Lies Ruby or something?
We have to get her out.
I think I get it. This is how we got here, or why the tree brought us here. Acceptance.
We've done everything.
All right, hello. I just want to cut in really quickly. I usually don't do this in my reactions. This is a bit weird. But this is like a week after the next episode is literally dropping tomorrow. But I just wanted to give my interest on this. You can skip this point if you want to. You know, I would have saved it for the end, but I didn't mention it, so I kind of want to mention it here. But I now am, like, looking back at this, extremely disappointed at how this was kind of handled. I know some people are gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, but Yang hugged Ruby. She acknowledged it." Yeah, I get that, but I wish there was more panic from everyone. I know the whole premise is focusing on the team, but Ruby has been there for everyone, literally. You know, so it's like to start the episode off, and you know, John's rushing or whatever, and that's cool, but I wish everybody was hurt. right? And I know some people tried to make the claim of like, oh well, the gemstones gave them hope that Ruby is fine, right? And I get that, you know, it's still a bit iffy for me because it's like, you know, I wish it was done more, and even then, um, I wished it was still more emotional. Like I wish the episode started more emotional and then eased into John maybe Russian and then the gemstones and then whatever. Maybe just start off more emotional. But for them to automatically like rush to the gemstones, find closure, and then accept it and then go to the tree, it is a bit fucky wucky to me. Like looking back at it, I didn't really notice it too much at first because I was just so like invested, you know. But like looking back at it, it is kind of ass. Not gonna lie, it's like you just seen your sister kill herself and fall into a hole, and you know, and it's you and your teammates. Like everybody should be distraught, and then you got the whole thing going on with Neo. Where you should just be wondering, like, what the fuck is happening, bro? What's happening with Neo? Like, you know what happened with Neo, but you should be, like, your emotions should be running rampant right now, especially like I said, not even just because like okay my enemy is maybe more powerful and maybe more whatever, but it should be a sense of my sister died, even if she didn't really die, or even if you literally don't want to believe that, you should still have that strong punching feeling of like, oh shit, she died, right? Or like, oh shit, something bad happened, where is she, right? And I do like that they acknowledge it with Yang, but I wish it was done way more and for everybody and not just Yang. And even then, I still wish it was done more with Yang in of itself, but I wish it was done more for everybody. John's worried, don't get me wrong, and Weiss, like, you know, helps him or whatever, and that's cool. But I wish it was just, I just wish it was a bit more, in my opinion, and that's just me looking back. I don't know if I'm gonna cut in anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to cut in for this point.
Thing we can. Now it's up to Ruby. Whatever happens next, we have to welcome that.
But what if she isn't Ruby anymore when she comes back out?
The Za dealer, he's back.
Maybe that's not for us to decide.
He's ascended. It's for when she probably decides. Yeah, it's probably for when she decides. Please show Summer. Please show Summer. Blacksmith? Welcoming back. Somebody said, I seen a theory on here that maybe these are like relics and this one is the creation.
I didn't expect you here just yet.
Just yet.
Wasn't expecting to be here. Are you the tree?
You could say that. But that is a simplistic understanding of the tree and what it does.
What's going to happen to me? Am I gonna die?
The only thing that can happen to you here is what you want to happen. The choice of what you become and where you end up is yours to make.
Oh, so it is like a fairy tale. So you just become what you want.
You don't know what you want, do you?
What's that?
Realistically, you can't blame her though. She's failed so much that it's like, what do you want?
Is that?
The way back home.
Our way home.
Hey, bro, get the fuck out the body, bro.
Oh, good. You made it.
Fuck off. I still love your voice, but fuck you.
You've always been the worst of the bunch. So Neo can't go through the door. She has no attachments to your world, nothing to return to. She has failed me, just like Alex did.
Like Alex?
My heart right now.
The wretched girl whose story you've been foolishly following all along. The same girl that I followed too. Because she promised me she would bring me back to Remnant with her. When in truth,
Bro,
she had no intention of taking me.
fucking cope.
No, after talking to the tree, she had a sudden crisis of conscience. Decided she wanted to fix everything she'd broken in the ever after, including poor Jean. And so Louis went. And at the very last moment, Alex didn't.
What did you do to her?
I wish that went into an attack.
Do with a broken, useless thing. You didn't. You monster!
Please do not kill her.
She's still here. Yes! All my work. It's not lost! Deep down, she wants nothing more than to return to Remnant and play hero. I just need to cut her out, and she will take me there.
No.
Alright, bro. Get the fuck out of Neo's body, bro.
Or anyone else.
Then I'll put you in the ground.
I love the build up to this fight as well right now. The build up's very nice. I know I'm mainly focusing on Neo because she's best girl, but I love the build up right now.
Do they choose what their next life will be like?
Such concern for souls you don't know? Or is it for yourself?
That's a bar.
There's no way we're letting you get to RWBY!
But don't you see? What comes out of that tree might not even be your sister any longer.
Yeah, the psychological damage her semblance can cause is crazy.
To be the hero, like the stories that my mom read to me. I just wanted to do the right thing, but every step of the way, it's like there is no right thing. I've tried so hard, and I may have just done more harm than good. I don't understand who I need to be, because who I am right now, she's not cutting it.
What if you could be anyone?
I thought they were gonna say Summer. I said Summer.
This whole time, I thought Alex made it back home and lied about everything that happened here. But you were the one who killed. Who lied! You were never a brave knight either.
John is one of the best knights there is. You bitch! Oh my god.
Who did this belong to?
It's not about who did, but who
I hate this shit. This shit's making me fucking so stressed.
to who she is. She could be you. You could put any one of them on and leave Ruby Rose behind.
Nah, don't abandon your weapon. I wouldn't want.
So heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
The only thing I can feel anymore. And it never, ever goes away. The feeling of not being enough.
And how would you measure enough?
before she went back home.
No.
The girl had a great many
Oh,
questions
Mom,
for
okay.
her. What? Are
She
you?
instantly went for it. There was no hesitation in that one. No fucking way it ends there. Wait, what? No fucking way. It ends there? What is this voice? You hear like the effects, like it's from. This is giving me like Quadeca vibes. Like you hear like it's a ghost. I really like this. Like this sound. I'll explain my thoughts after. This was very short, and it didn't even feel like it was 15 minutes. The other one was 16, and it felt like 80. This felt like 2. Okay, that's all. Let's talk about the song really quickly, because it's the only thing in my head. That sounds like a song from Summer. They've been giving you summer vibes the entire thing. That sounds like a song from Summer. I like the little ghost whispery effect. Sounds amazing. Like I said, it sounds like Quadeca's album. From Me to You. It gives me exactly those vibes, right? It gives me exactly those vibes. And like it's I don't know, bro. Like it gives me exactly those vibes, and I fuck with that heavy. Like I fuck with that heavy. Um, yeah, and that shit could just paint like one of the most vivid and beautiful pictures it could ever paint. So, like off rip, right? Like just off of like honesty, that shit's fire. Like that shit is actually so fucking amazing, right? Now, moving into the actual episode, right? The actual episode, because I try not to pause, and I mainly spoke over some shit, so I'm sorry, but I tried a different approach with this. So the episode, I'll say it like this: I was very, very nervous for a lot of this, and I still am, because there's still questions, and that's the best thing you can do, I think, as a writer, is after every episode make somebody ask a motherfucking question. What is actually happening, right? So, and you get a matter of perspective, and you get the truth, right? You get two perspectives, and then you get the truth in the middle, and that like I said in my episode 2 through 7 reaction, I said that's what I like. You got the cat's perspective. Hey, bro, the tree is this, you da 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 this, you da 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 this, whatever. You get John's perspective. Hey, bro, the tree's gonna kill you, bro. Do not go to that tree. And then you get the thing in the middle, which is you just see for yourself. And they saw for themselves. Yo, the cat's telling the truth. The cat is genuinely telling the truth. The only thing the cat wasn't telling the truth about is like his original intention and Alex. Besides that, they're like, he's telling the truth about how to get to the tree, whatever. So, it's interesting. Now, in my opinion, the cat answered the question, right, for Neo. If that's the thing that scared me, like when I think about it, and my voice just went high, like crack. But yeah, so that's the thing that's scaring me is he said Neo can't go back to Remnants. She doesn't have a purpose. But that's the thing is like, is it because the cat's there? Like, can Neo not go to the tree because the cat's there? Or can Neo not go to the tree because it's literally Neo? And the thing is, if it's literally Neo, then it's like, is Neo just gone? Because like, if the cat steps out of Neo's body, like, will she just like still be there in her shocked state? Will she at least move around but not know what to do? Like, what will happen to Neo, right? Will she go to the same world fucking Ruby went to, or do you like need to drink the tree? Drink the yeah, like drink the tea from. You need to drink the tea from the tree. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, how do you make it to this realm? Because Ruby drunk the tea to find herself. Does Neo need to drink the tea to find herself? What will happen? And that's my biggest question. Like I said, I hate the deceptiveness of everything right now. With Neo semblance, obviously she's like, she's using it to the best of her abilities amazingly. But it still hurts, seeing like Penny and then boom, Pyrrha. It's like, oh shit, bro, why you playing with me? Like, why are you playing with me? Like that you bitch I screamed with that Pyrrha was genuine. That was the most authentic you bitch you could have got, because I wasn't expecting a Pyrrha, bro. She slashed that man back meat off. Like, that you bitch came from a place of I meant that. So when it comes to Weiss and like everything else, man, I love all the other characters. Right now, I'm brushing them off because only 2 people or 3 people I care about is Neo, Ruby, and John, in that order. Like that in that order, that's who I care about. I care for Weiss. Weiss is really good. Right now, she's also taking the place of leader right now. I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, well, Blake's being the leader because she knows the most." Like with the book. So Yang and Weiss, not Yang and Weiss, Yang and Blake are taking like control of most of the situations, and I can agree with that. But for this episode, Weiss really put her foot down and really was trying to help, especially John. Help him find his place, and understand like, hey, yo, chill out, bro, chill out. Yeah, it's cool. We all fail. We all fuck up. And now and now Ruby's learning that lesson on her own of what it is to fuck up, truly what it is to fuck up. Now my biggest question is, what happens to Ruby after she gets her after she chooses her mother? Does she get her mother's weapon? I'd respect that more. If she gets her mother's weapon, I'd respect that more, right? I thought it was some random just scythe. That's what I thought. I thought it was some random scythe. That's why I'm like, no, bro, don't pick a new weapon. The fuck? If it's her mom's scythe, I understand it a bit more. It's still gonna suck in my opinion, because I'm so attached to the old Crescent Rose. So if we get like a new scythe, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I gotta get used to it. But it's still gonna be cool in its own way. I don't know how drastic it's gonna change Ruby's personality or her appearance. That's the scary thing about it. And even then, it's so scary because it's like, once they return back to Remnant and Crow gets word that they're alive, how is Crow gonna react to like the Summer change? Or like, if she has Summer's weapon, how is he gonna react to the Summer weapon? If she has Summer's appearance or whatever, how is he gonna react to Ruby being like Summer? You go be like, what the fuck? What happened when you were away? Like, what happened? So, it's scary. And then also, it's just like, where in what part of Remnant do they spawn? Like, do they go to Remnant and then it's like, pick your location like it's a video game? Like do you just get a world view and you're like, there? Like, or is it just like, okay, well, I'm in Remnant, and they spawned you maybe at the gate, maybe the place you wanted to go to before you fell. I don't know. But that's interesting. But yeah, I would say still my main concern is Neo, because like I said, she's still one of my favorite characters, and she probably will forever be. Like I said, she's up there with Roman. I'd say she's higher than Roman just because we've got more screen time of her, and I just like her more. Simple. And I can feel more attached to her than Roman. I've never been abandoned by my parents. So I can relate to Roman's actions and what he does, but I can't relate to being abandoned by his parents. I can relate to Neo, though. Not really being abused, but, the actions she does and how she feels, and even the spawn of her semblance, with even the name Overreactive Imagination, because that's what I have. So... yeah, it's like, I like it. I like it. I truly do. I just want to know what will happen to Neo by the end of this. Because like I said at the beginning, I think Ruby's gonna be fine, and it's turned out she's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be what's the drastic change to Ruby, but it seems like they're ready to go. They are ready to go. I just want to see what happens to Neo now, cause will the cat control her forever? Will Neo find a purpose? Like, what's the thing, right? And like, I wish they can dedicate it. Like, I wish they can dedicate a moment to Neo. I don't know how many episodes this volume will get. Like, let me see. How many episodes does volume 9 have? Yeah, so they have 10 episodes, right? So we just watched episode 9, so that means the next episode is the last episode. And my thing for that is in that time span, will Neo come back? Right? Will Neo come back? Will she forever be a doll? You know, pretty much just to the cat, or will she die? You know, I'm. Those are the questions I want, because I want them to dedicate a scene to Neo, where it's just like, where if she does go back to Remnant and focuses on the path of redemption, right? Where I want her to go back to the path of Remnant as a new person, and I would like, if they were to go that route, to make a scene that focuses on her and her kid self. Like, so maybe she drinks the tea, or maybe she just accepts. I don't know, right? Maybe the cat accepts its futility, right? Because it's a place, you have to accept it. And you know, oh well, he got to the tree already, so he can accept it. But you know, he's always been. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's always curious. So I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe he just accepts that there's nothing he can do, and there's never gonna be another person ever like him, like, to make it to this place anymore, right? So who knows? But then it's like, will the cat be talking, or will it be Neo? Will it be both? And I don't know. In that scene, and I know this is a bit fan fictiony now, but I would just like a talk. And like I said, oh, Neo doesn't talk. Like I said, I will still defend this to this day. I don't think Neo's a full mute. I do think she is silent, and you know, she doesn't talk because she chooses not to. But I think she does have a voice, and she can talk. She just never has, and I wish maybe in this last episode that she talks. Like, I wish, like, maybe not even just the Neo she is now, right? Maybe younger version of Neo, maybe trivia, right? Maybe you get a scene where Neo's at the tree, and you know, it's Neo and trivia, like not in the tree but at the world, like in that abyss world, and maybe trivia is just like, you know, what happened to you, you know, like maybe Trivia's talking, and it's not Neo, you know, but I mean it still is, but you know, it's just a younger version. Maybe Neo's talking. I don't know, but I'm interested on what will happen, because the three routes is Neo stays there controlled by the cat, Neo dies, or like Neo becomes a puppet, or like just a doll and is just there. Pretty much, I mean, she has no purpose, so she's pretty much gonna be there lifeless. She stays in the world, or like she goes back to Remnant, so that's like 4. But yeah, I would like a scene for her to be with, for her to talk, like for her to talk, and it's not the main point. Isn't the talking? It's just for her to like make a statement and be like, and like to enact the change, to enact the change and see the growth, right? I would love that. And yeah, because like we still haven't got her backstory, so it would be interesting. Will they only leave it to the book, or will they put it in the series? And they 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 really can't fully grasp her story if they just end it now. as well. So there's a lot of questions. I'm turning out to be the fucking curious cat. You know, I'm asking a lot of questions, but you know, it's just interesting to see for the disruption. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm ending the video off here. It's 32 minutes. The episode was 15, so I talk longer than the episode, so I'm sorry about that. But it is a reaction, so you know, whatever. But I don't think anybody made it this far, this deep into it. So yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. And yeah, I'm just interested in what will happen to Neo, man. That's it. Because like I said, Ruby's fine, so I don't have to worry about that. She's not dead. And it's also, it would be interesting to see what happens to Weiss and John. It's not a ship I would shoot for. Like, it's not like, I would say it's past its mark, in my opinion. If they can somehow revitalize my interest, that'd be cool. But in my opinion, I think it passed its mark. It was like, I need Weiss, but then it's like I got Pyrrha. I'm gonna choose Pyrrha. So he has Pyrrha, and then it's like Pyrrha's gone. Why would I go back to Weiss? It's past the expiration date, bro. It's gone, right? It's spoiled milk. You know. And even then, it was a bad relationship back then. Even if you were to ship that, in my opinion, because Weiss was toxic, and John was John, and John was trying to be playboy of the year. I mean, they've all grown, so maybe it'll work now, but who knows? They'll have to revitalize my interest for it. Because if it feels forced and it feels just like take this Weiss and John, it's gonna feel like Bumblebee, and then I'm gonna hate it. And I don't want John or Weiss suffering as a character from a poor decision of a ship. So yeah. Yeah, they'll have to revitalize my interest with it, and then we'll see what happens. But for right now, I'm just fine with them being extremely good friends instead of going that ship route. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, peace. Yeah, I don't got much else to say. Peace.